In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 things that I do with the first hour of my day. I get up at 5 a.m. or earlier, especially this time of the year, sometimes earlier because the sun rises a lot earlier in May and June. And I just find that that is my most productive time and also when I'm most creative, so I really like to be awake for those hours. One of the first things that I like to do is to get ready and dressed as soon as possible after I wake up. I find that staying in my pajamas tends to make me feel more loungy and not as productive, and maybe makes me move a little bit more slowly instead of taking action and starting my day and doing all of the things that I want to do. Getting ready and dressed right away makes me feel motivated and just puts me in a different productive mindset. Another thing that I do in the morning is I make sure to stretch my body, to move my body, and to walk. This is so important because it really gives me such a boost of energy, especially after having been asleep and lying down for so long. Just stretching my body and walking wakes me up and just makes me feel really good. Another thing I do, and this is usually done while I'm walking, is listening to a few minutes or up to half an hour of an audiobook. And the app that I've been using lately is called Scribd, and it has a ton of audiobooks and also a lot of PDF books on there, so sometimes I will read books on there as well. But I just like to listen to something motivating and encouraging and uplifting. Because I'm such a morning person, I find that like my mind is most receptive to new information first thing in the morning. When I listen to audiobooks in the morning, I find that I get tons of new ideas, and it just really preps me for the rest of the day and puts me in a great state of mind. I will make a list of some of the audiobooks and books that I've recently checked out on Scribd if you want some recommendations, and they have a free 30-day trial if you want to try them out. I highly recommend the app. It is my second most used app after Instagram. And another thing I do in the first hour of my morning is drink a green smoothie. I love drinking greens. I find that it gives me so much energy and it just feels so healthy. And it's nice to do that first thing in the morning because if you don't end up eating a salad or having greens in one of your other meals, at least you know you've gotten a good amount of greens in the morning. One of my key ingredients that I've been putting in all of my smoothies and having a lot in other meals as well is dandelion greens. They're just so healthy, and I've also been putting in spirulina and moringa powder. I will put the recipe to a green smoothie that I've been having a lot lately in the description box if you want to make it and try it yourself. And the 5th habit that I like to do in the first hour after I wake up is to take action on my most important task of the day. Even if this means just writing it down somewhere so that I'll remember to take action later on. I just think it's so important because the day can just get away from you otherwise, and you find that the whole day passed without you actually even thinking about that one thing that you really wanted to achieve that day. In order to feel that it was a very successful and productive day, I like to do something, even if it's just 10 minutes of action toward that most important goal of that day. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Get it! Woo! Good job! Boop, 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 boop.